Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
What the freaking hell? Canada banned. Canada literally banned. Binance is leaving Canada. How am I supposed to FOMO? And Bitcoin is dumping. Like, this is the worst day ever. I use Binance. I live in Canada. Bitcoin dumping. What the frick? Well, there's no support. Like, look, there's no support. I will short. I must short here. It must go lower, right? Everyone on Twitter is bearish and altcoins look horrible, so I must short. I'm so screwed. My rent money is gone from FOMOing. But the only way out of this, I must revenge trade. I must short the lows. That's it. There's no support here. Look, there's nothing. All right, here we go. 100x short right here because we are breaking down. What could go wrong?
Oh, Lord, man. What a day, guys. What a day. Hold on. Let me get a horse guy off because horse guy is eating some hay. Guys, by the way, before we jump out of the stream, before we jump out and have some fun today, let me know, guys. So we watched Shutter Island the other day, okay? And we like the mystery type movies, you know, the movies that keep you guessing to the end type of deal. If you guys have any good recommendations, right? If you guys have any movies that like are kind of like Shutter Island. They don't have to be exactly like, but it's just a good mystery movie. Like, you really have no idea what's going on till the end. Let me know, man. I've seen that movie twice now. It's a good movie. Maj liked it. She was a little hesitant at first. She was like, I don't want to watch it. It looks scary. The trailer's scary. Hold me. She didn't want to watch it, but she did, and she liked it. So if you guys have any good recommendations, let me know in the chat. If you guys have any good mystery movie recommendations. Rudy said Murder Mystery 1 and 2. Well, all right. We'll check it out. Murder Mystery 1 and 2. Epstein Island is similar. Evil Dead. Glass. Identity. Arrival. We watched Arrival. Valajek said we've done this before. We did, but we actually watched one of the movies this time. Arrival's fire. We watched Arrival. That's the alien one. We watched that one. That one's good too. Anyways, let me know some recommendations, and we'll get back to it. Anyways, guys, a nice little bounce here for Bitcoin. Now, we got some work still to do, so I don't want to get like too over exuberant and being like, let's go, screw the bears. Did you buy the dip? I don't want to do that yet, right? There's some levels we still got to get back above for me to be like, let's freaking go. We're going back to the moon, right? So let's not troll the bears too much today, because
we're going to the moon.
There really ain't too much to troll about just yet. But I will say this, right? I will say this. Twitter today was like exuberantly bearish as we were moving down, and I'm like, I was sitting there just confused. You would think that over time people would learn to be bullish when you have red candles and to be bearish when you have green. But I will say this, okay? Bitcoin, I mean, very simply, guys, sometimes just the most simple thing, has come into our bounce zone. Our bounce zone's basically between 24K and 26K. We've said, like, where we bounce in there, who the frick knows, right? Who knows where we bounce on the weekly time frame between 24 and 26, but we are expecting a bounce somewhere in that region. Now, we've seen a small bounce. I'm not convinced yet. I'm not jumping up. Like, I'm not friggin' Bob right now, who's jumping up because Shiba's finally getting a move.
Wow, look at Shiba. Oh my god, it's up 2%. This is the most my meme coin has pumped. All the other meme coins are pumping, and Shiba's not doing shit. I'm about to sell this shit for Pepe. You know? Like, what the hell is Shiba doing, man? They have all this marketing. They're a dog. They have a bunch of zeros, but it ain't moving, man. Everyone's pumping Wojak and Pepe and Mong and all these other ones, man. Like, oh my god, when Shiba move, man? Christ, I'm so bearish right now. This market sucks.
Right? We're not like that, Bob, but let's look at where we're at. So today, guys, on the weekly, right? Let's just take a look at the weekly real quick, because that's really what we should care about if we are sort of longer term investors, right? So we did came back down, and we just tapped the 200-week moving average, and we've known historically that this has been a huge support, right? So like this moving average right here, like before this year or before 2022, we actually never broke that other than the COVID crash. Like we broke it for 1 week and got back above. We never broke that for Bitcoin historically, right? And we know we did that in 2022, right? 2022 was a shit show for many different reasons. We know this, right? But we actually did reclaim it back in March. And now we've seen Bitcoin come and tap that, right? We tapped that ass just a little bit. We gave it a little tappy tap, all right, on that 200-week moving average right there. And also on that dip today, not only did we tap that 200-week moving average, but we also tapped the 50 EMA, right? Which is basically the top of our 50 bull market support band, which you guys know, as long as we're above that, I will remain bullish on the higher term time frame. So we tapped the 50 EMA, we tapped the 200 moving average. We got some interesting support levels in here, right? So this is kind of the first little zone of buy orders that are coming in. Is it 100%? We're going to bounce back to the moon from this point? No, but so far so good, right? So it would be nice to kind of flip what was previously resistance into support now, right? We couldn't do it over here. We broke back above, dumped back below. But if we can hold this, that would be very, very, very pretty freaking sexy, all right? Very, very sexy, if I do say so myself.
Jordan, I did not raise you to talk like this on YouTube. You were a nice little Christian boy. What are you talking about sexy on your stream? Jordan, you're always farting and jerking off. I did not raise you like this. My son's a failure. He sits at his computer all day and trades and does weird shit. What have you become?
Mom, don't be upset at me, okay? Someday you'll look at me and be like, Jordan did some good stuff, Jordan did some good stuff. He has a bunch of friends on the internet, right? And he did a bunch of good stuff, Listen, Mom, don't be jealous, all right? Because you have no girlfriends to gossip with, all right? Mama's boy. A little bit of Mama's boy. But like I said, we did tag that 200-week moving average. So that's kind of a big support level. And as we were approaching this today, I'm seeing everyone flipping out, being like, oh my God, we're bearish. Yet this is historically a point where Bitcoin's got to bounce. And I'm not the only one who thinks this, guys, right? I was looking at this. Someone posted this on Twitter today. And there's this whale, okay, that basically you can see is on-chain transactions and stuff like that. There's this whale who basically withdrew 22.8 million from Binance, which basically means that he withdrew from Binance. And he's only done this 3 times. He's this guy, whoever this is, I don't know who this is, but it just kind of adds some confidence for me. He basically has only made 4 transactions on this run to the upside. And I'll show you guys the transactions, right? So basically, if you look, dig deep in here, he's only made 4 transactions, right? He's received from Binance 1, 2, 3 times, right? Literally at the Pico low, okay? Literally at the banking crisis low, and literally just now, And he's only sent it back to Binance once, which was literally the Pico high. We gotta copy trade this guy, But yeah, a big whale did put some buy orders in there, and it makes sense. It's not just okay, this whale put a buy order in, dude. It just makes logical sense. You got the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA or 200 moving average coming in right there. Doesn't mean we're bound to bounce from this exact point and we're going to go to the moon. We could still come a little bit lower here, for sure. Anywhere in this band. But this I consistently say. This is where I'm looking for a move up. I'm adding Bitcoin and ETH in this zone, okay? And I'm not going to be one of those pussies that's going to be calling for 20K and sort of never pulling the trigger, right? So that's kind of my thought process on this. And we might not bounce to the moon right away. We could just kind of settle in here, but that is a good first starting point in there, Let's see. He said it's anime. Bass said it's anime. Is it anime? It could be anime. It could be anime. You know what I mean? So, that's always kind of been the thought process, guys, right? Bitcoin's in no man's land. In this zone, I am expecting a bounce. Is it going to be from this point? So good, so far so good. But we could just be bearishly backtesting on the bigger term time frames, right? So let's not get all up in arms, but you guys know my take. I think eventually, whatever we do in here, I think eventually we are going to come up to these higher prices. I don't know what would cause it. I don't care what the narrative is. I just look at the charts, and that's still what the charts tell me, right? Move up, retrace, move up, retrace. Still looking for up there, right? I don't know what's going to cause it, but usually the charts tell the story beforehand. Jordan, there is literally no volume right now. Where's the money going to come from? All right? There is no money on the sidelines to buy this right now. You think people are going to buy $26,700 Bitcoin when they could just wait and get it for 25? All right? I have my buy orders at 25. I'm not buying anything higher than that. All right? 25K. It's coming. Get ready. And we're probably going lower, but you know what? I don't care. Guys, this market is a train wreck. Don't be like me and buy. You should just sell everything, to be honest. It's over. It's literally over, right? Yeah, it's literally over, man. It's clearly over. We're down 10% from the highs after a 100% move up. It is over. It is over. Anyway, I'm just going nuts in here. Alan said DXY looks bullish as F. Yeah, it does for now. I would say it does for now. But, obviously, as we know with really anything, that could change too. But we'll look at the DXY in a little bit. I would definitely agree with you that the DXY looks bullish. And that's why, we might not do this right away. We might just kind of settle in here for a little bit like this while the DXY kind of just freaking, if it does whatever it wants to do. If the DXY wants to get a pump, Bitcoin could just settle in here for a while. in my opinion. But anyways, kind of like what we did in 2020, right? I know we kind of make this comparison a lot. Let's go back over here to 2020, right? Not to say it's going to be exactly like this, but you know, something along these lines where we might just kind of do something like this where we stay down here for like a few weeks to a few months, right? And bop before getting that next leg to the upside. Still what I'm looking at, right? I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times in the past, but I've been pretty adamant about the same thing since the lows. So I'm not really gonna change it now, to be honest. Let's see. To the moon, guys. Let's go to the moon. No, we're not going to the moon just yet.
We're going to the moon.
For me to get super bullish here in the short term, to be like, okay, that's the low. I want to see. I need to see Bitcoin get back above like 20, preferably 27K, probably higher, right? I want to see this trend line get taken out, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 lows coming in like this, right? If Bitcoin can kind of reclaim this and get back up here. Once again, I think you're looking pretty good. Until then, you kind of got to respect this, though. Like, this is a previous support that's just kind of now flipping into resistance here, right? So we got to respect that while it's still there. Hopefully we break it, right? That would be pretty dope. But, you know, for now, we kind of let that play out. We let that play out, man, you know? Guys, I'll tell you this right now. I know you guys want to buy some altcoins. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Gaming tokens, okay? Stay away from everything else, especially Cardano. It's a shit coin. And Cadena. You know what? I hate Cadena too now. Cardano and Cadena, shit coins. Stay away from them. They do nothing. They offer no value to the world, all right? Gaming tokens. Get in those, all right? Get the frickin' those gaming tokens. They're going to change the world, I'm telling you, all right? There's no good games out right now, but they're going to change the world, trust me. There is no good games out. Like every gaming token's pretty most of the games that are out for gaming tokens right now are like for gaming blockchain are pretty trash. They are. What's going on? Bounce off 25K and change. Uppity. Yeah, I would say let's get back above here, right? I have been better on the daily. Like, all right, we made a nice little wick to the downside. Right, nice little wick to the downside, very similar to what we did actually here in March, where we got that big wick to the downside, right? But we need to. That was a nice move down, right? But is that enough? Is that enough fear in the market, or are we gonna sort of continue lower? The only thing that has me worried right now, I would say, there's two things. It's the DXY and meme coins are pumping again, right? So yeah, we have meme coins pumping and the DXY going up. Those two things are slightly worrisome here as far as, okay, you know, maybe we don't crash, but maybe we just kind of settle in here for a while. Because the meme coin pumpage is still very, very real right now. You got Pepe up another 50% today. You have other ones up like 60, 70%, which is cool. Make your money on those memes, right? But with meme coins pumping, it's a little bit kind of like, is Bitcoin going to catch a bid? We'll see. But yeah, same thing on this chart, guys. If we can reclaim these daily lows here, I think this chart will look really, really nice, right? So we got the wick. If we can get back onto here, we got a nice little deviation. If we can get back up here, all right, I think there's a good chance that we're going to come up and at least kind of test like maybe this downwards trend line like this, right? Come up and test here. But we need to get back above like 27,250 or so. It's kind of the level we got to reclaim for us to be like, let's freaking go. We're doing some shit. Jim Bob said this is the most entertaining and informative crypto channel. Thank you, Mr. Jordan. Jim Bob, I would argue there's many more informative channels and probably funny channels too, but I appreciate the kind words, man. Kind words mean the most. They really do. You guys might not think like you just saying, hey, Jordan, is nice, but it really is nice. It really is nice. Just like, it's, hey, Jordan, what's going on? That's it. Makes my day. Rowdy Rathor with the super chat. What's going on, Rowdy Rathor? You didn't say anything in there.
We're going to the moon.
Unfortunately, man. If you meant to say something, put it in the chat. I hope I'll see it. But shout out to Rowdy Rathor. Let's go, man. Let's go. BTC is going to 0 next week. Said Psycho. Maybe Psycho. Maybe it is, man. You know, I'm just going to agree with you. Let's just FUD Bitcoin. Maybe it'll go up. Guys, it's over. 10K is coming for Bitcoin. Wrap it up. It is over. When next bank run, man? We need another bank run in this bitch. You know, in my opinion, we need another bank run in this bitch, man. Anyways, So that's kind of the short-term time frames for Bitcoin. Let's focus on getting back above 27K here, because once again we kind of got like the 1 hour 50 EMA, what's kind of acting as resistance. Let's break that shit, all right, in the short term, and then we'll get things rocking. If we break that, we'll play a little pump suck.
Strap
right?
up. We're going to the
We'll
moon.
play a little pump suck if we can break 27K. But I think what we need to do here, guys, what we need to do here is we need to wake up the Vikings a little bit, right? Morale's still pretty low. I can tell the morale's still pretty low in the crypto space right now. What we need to do is we need to get the morale up a little bit, right? So let's get busy. Let's smack up those likes on this Friday night. Let's get up to at least like 300 likes. It's pretty slow, right? Usually Fridays are slow, and the sentiment is still pretty bad in the market. So let's get a little crazy, all right? You guys know what we do in here. You know what we do. Get ready for it. Let's get a little hype. And we'll talk about some alts or maybe something. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready for it, man. Give me the swords and shields. Don't forget the Saudis are max bidding. Come on, boy. Saudis max bidding. Don't forget. Hold on, we need to get the drop. Go! One, two, three, go! Hey, let's go! We got the swords and shields. I don't know what Arabs use, but I think they might use, like, I don't know. Back in the day, I don't know what they use. Every kind of empire had a sort of different weapon, I think, right? I used to play Age of Empires. You guys ever played Age of Empires game? They all had different weapons and different specialties and stuff. I don't know what they used, to be honest. I don't know what they used, man. Like some of them rode elephants. Some of them rode freaking tigers and shit. That was a good game. I haven't played it. Age of Empires 2 GOAT game. One of the GOATest games of all time, in my opinion. One of the best games of all time. Easily one of the best games of all time, in my personal opinion. Anyways, though, right now it's the weekly, guys. Like right now, everyone's kind of fighting on what Bitcoin's going to do next. Let's let it watch it. I do think we're at a very good support level in here, and just to kind of reiterate what I've been saying, man. I mean, whenever Bitcoin could catch a bid, you got your indicators set up. Who the frick is honking out there, man? Shit. They use shoes. They just took their shoes and smacked each other in the face with their shoes. But anyways, we got the sort of daily stock RSI that's bottomed out, right? When we sort of said this, like everything's kind of reset for whenever we can catch a bid, however we catch a bid, it's set up, right? You got the 2-day that's bottomed out, set up for a bid. We got the 3-day that's bottomed out, set up for a bid, right? I think we even got the 4-day, even the 4 days getting down there, and then the 5-day. 5 days kind of at that midpoint, which is sometimes we actually get a bounce off that midpoint. But anyways, anything up to the 4-day is sort of reset in here. So, we got to let it play out now. Like this is the range that if we're going to see a bounce, this is going to be it. In between 24 and 26, in my opinion. If we break that, I think we go significantly lower. But I am looking for a bounce in here, right? Now we just got to have the patience game and let it play out. All you bears, I mean, anyone who wanted a dip, once again, I will put up the SpongeBob meme again. This ain't 2022, my guys, but I'll put up the SpongeBob meme again for you. Here you go. All right. Remember, okay? It's SpongeBob season. You guys begging for a dip? I'm going to buy the dip so hard. All right. You got like, it's not even just Bitcoin. You can go look at altcoin charts. They're all back at support again. The only time I'm interested at alts is if they're literally at like weekly support levels. And they're all kind of back at weekly support levels. Just remember, I'm just saying, man, right? Typically when Bitcoin's in an uptrend, it does not break the 50 EMA. It doesn't break the 50 moving averages, man, right? So right? Maybe you don't want to buy at 26.7, but if we do go to 26, 25, 24, here's your dip in my opinion, right? But you know, who am I to say? Who am I to say? But we ain't gonna be SpongeBob. Everyone wanted to buy at 31. No one wants to buy at 25. That's the market. Oh Lord. All right. Anyways, everyone wants to buy shit coins when Bitcoin's at 31K. And then when shit coins drop 40%, it's like, no, they're bearish. I don't want anything to do with those. Right? It is what it is. I guess it's always going to be like that. If it wasn't like that, there would be no market, right? But anyways, SpongeBob's coming for you. Let's see. Judge is in a bad mood today. Why is Judge in a bad mood, man? Judge should be in a good mood. Judge should be in a good mood. Judge has been calling for a pullback. He's got a nice little pullback in here. Judge should be in a great mood today. What is he bitching about? What is he bitching about? Judge is freaking in here bitching about something. What is he? Is he like, listen, you guys don't appreciate me. I am Judge Bibles, okay? You guys do not appreciate anything I do for you in here. I'm a bear. And why are you getting all mad, Judge? Shit. Max bid at 23.9. You could wait for 23.9. It's just, in my personal opinion, I think, you know, for me, this is an interesting point. Like, this is a very interesting point for Bitcoin. I think we all know this. Because, like, every one of their mothers kind of waiting for this level here. Like, it's just such an obvious level, bro. Like, it's so obvious, right? Everyone's just kind of pointing to the weekly resistance and being like, oh, it's going to bounce right off weekly resistance. Maybe it does, right? Right here at like 24.3. But to me, it's like, you know, do you front run everyone, right? So you have a lot of people taking profits up here, probably with buy orders like here, right? Do you just front run all those peeps, right? Come back to the 200 week 50 EMA, right? And sort of stop there and then bring it back up, make them FOMO back in higher. Or if they do going to bring out there, I think they do a little spike. It'll be a little dangerous little spike down that'll get everyone pissed off and then end up closing back above the 50, right? It's an interesting area, man. I don't know, man. It should be cool. It should be cool. Happy Friday, though, man. Judge Bibles, we all love you, man. We're just effing with you. You know me, man. Guys, if I ever F with you, just know I'm effing with you, all right? I'm just effing with you. I love you, Judge. Judge, you're here every single day, man. How could I not love you, all right? Even if you were here one time a week, I would love you, you know? But, you know, if you were here for 2 times, if you were here like once every other week, I might not love you. I'm just playing. You know? But, no, Judge, I'm just playing with you, man. All right, let's see. Anyways, around the markets, right? Ethereum was up today. Altcoins did not. It was a weird day today, guys. Like Bitcoin took a massive dump. By massive dump, I mean, you know, it went down like 4 or 5%. Altcoins like didn't budge. They just kind of held, which was very weird today, right? Altcoins did not see that like capitulation moment that you would expect. Bitcoin drops 5%. You expect alts to drop like 10% plus. They didn't do that today. A lot of them are going to end up closing green. Bitcoin's going to end up closing red. Very weird day. I will say, very, very weird day. It makes sense, though. A lot of the alts are at major weekly support levels, like very major weekly support levels, which I guess it kind of makes sense. Ethereum's going to end up closing green today. Weekly, still haven't got to the bull market support band, but I think we did tap. Yeah, Ethereum also tapped the 50 EMA in here, right? And I believe the 200 week is around that same point, but I know we did tap the 50 EMA right in here, right? So another kind of in the zone bounce for Ethereum. So that is very, very nice. And back to the 50, as long as we hold this, just like Bitcoin, like I remain bullish on the weekly, right? Nothing's changed. I'm not going to flip my bias every damn day, unless you're trading. If you're trading, that's cool, right? But, you know, if you're an investor and you're calling for 40K and 10K every single day, and if it's a different tone, right? Like one day Bitcoin's nothing and you're going, it is over. It is literally over. Bitcoin going to 10K. Bitcoin gets a 2% pump. Wow, we are so back. Now we are going to 40. We are so back. Bitcoin dumps 3% the next day.
Manipulation! This is manipulation! The market makers are going to bring this down to 10K. It is over. Over for the bulls. It is completely over. Over for the horses, bulls, bears, cats, everyone. It is over.
Right? No, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I mean, the weekly's still perfectly fine on Ethereum here. Actually, I would even argue it's better than fine, to be honest. Other than this little like deviation up here, but like until we start breaking here, it's nothing really to be like, oh my god, this is the worst thing I've ever seen, right? At least not yet. It could change, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see. BGC gonna say see you later. Hey, jump up. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Anyways, what else do we sort of got in here? So that's Ethereum. I would say the key thing for today, right? Which, like the stock markets just don't want to do anything, man. Right? I'm a little bit skeptical on the Nasdaq here. It's in a big rising wedge on the daily. A little bit skeptical on this, right? It's still got room to come up though. In my opinion. So short term, it's kind of like, all right, you broke the highs, you back tested today. We'll see what happens in the NASDAQ going into Monday. Not really too much to say about this. And then we got, wait, I saw Pussy Financial up today. No way! Pussy Financial up? Let's go! I'll take anything at this point. It's only down 99% in 2021. Pussy Financial. I'll take a 1% pump. All I want for Pussy Financial at this point is for it to get higher than the gas fees. I just want my pussy. Don't make any jokes. Let's go, man. All I want is my pussy to get back above my pussy bag to get back. That sounds so wrong. To get back above the ETH gas fee number, and then I'm selling that shit. Just get high enough where I could sell it more than the ETH gas fee, man. Like, just get to like $20. Boom, we're calling it a day, right? I think it's like $5. It's like $5 or some shit like that. It's ridiculous, man. My pussy bag. Sounds so wrong. All right. Yeah, but NASDAQ, whatever, man. I mean, it's I mean, it really did go sideways in the stock market since the end of March, month and a half. Same thing on the S&P. I'm not going to mention these because, they're just in a sideways range, right? March, sideways for like 50 days. Dow Jones, same thing. You know, you're kind of slooping down. Coming up to a major support level in the Dow, though. So we'll see what happens with that. But kind of just like slooping down here. Nothing crazy. But just kind of rolling over here. The dollar's the one thing that worries me, guys. And this is like the one thing that's keeping me up at night. It's not really keeping me up at night. But the dollar is starting to move up. Now, this will be the key. You know, obviously, this is the main thing we got to watch. Is this just going to be a retracement of the dollar? Like, are we just going to see, you know, a 618 retracement from this high to the low, or will this be a bigger move? Like, are we going to see the dollar come up and actually break up into here, right? I think that's the big question we need to watch out for. You know, is it a shorter term move on the dollar before another dump, or is this a bigger move on the dollar? You know, you guys know me. Like, I'm looking for a shorter term move on the dollar. I don't think the dollar is going to rip to the upside like crazy, but I do think it's going to go a little higher here. And that's why just be prepared for like probably some chop on Bitcoin for the next couple weeks. I could be wrong on that, but you know, I am looking for the dollar to come up a little bit higher at the very least at this point. So just make sure we're aware of that. It is the weekend now, so we got 2 days with the dollar moving. Keep that in mind, but we'll see with the dollar. But I think the dollar's got some more juice in it at the very, very least coming in here. What else we got? Look at Pendle. The Pendle? Psycho Pro, what is Pendle, man? What the hell is Pendle? Like, you better not be effing with me. Like, what is this? Sometimes you guys say something like, dude, are you guys making me say some word I shouldn't be saying? Every time. What is this? Psycho Pro, what is this? What the frick is this? What am I looking at here, bud? Let me look at CoinX. Okay. This makes it a little better. All right, so on this one, you finally broke that 50-day EMA, the 50-day EMA, which is good. I guess the good thing on this one, you're seeing that reclaim, right? I guess the thing I like about this one is you're seeing this reclaim in here, right? So like these previous highs and the previous low, you're actually getting back above. I guess the main thing for me here is getting back above these 50 EMAs, right? So kind of you got a trend shift when you broke these. Now we need to get back above. And I bet this is coming up right at resistance. Coming up right at resistance right now, right? So I can't be bullish at resistance. I like being bullish down here, right? But here, right? You're coming up to your moving averages with resistance there. You know, a little bit iffy. But I will say, you are reclaiming these levels. So if you can see a move back above here and like a retest, like something like this, boom, I'd like that one a lot. If you can get that nice little breakout, then the retest in here would be where I would look. But yeah, this one doesn't look too bad. I mean, daily's crossing up. You know, you're at resistance. So like you could see, you know, one more little rejection and then sort of the move like this. But I'd wait for the breakout, not buy the breakout, but like wait for the retest, and then we go for it, and then we have some fun with that one. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's still chilling at 16,733. I guess the one thing we don't have in here, guys, for Bitcoin, which I would just, you know, for short-term caution, if you're looking to enter any trades, the one thing we don't really have here for Bitcoin is that W formation, right? Not that we don't really necessarily need it on the daily. Like here, we didn't have a W formation on the daily, but the short-term time frame W, right? So like right here, we just have one low, right? So like this could just kind of go like this, take that wick, right? And then you want it to come up like this. So like if you're gonna get a bounce, I usually like to wait for this. Today I took a long just because everyone was like panic selling today, right at the 200 week. It was the most obvious long in the world today. That was like the easiest long I've ever taken in my life was today. When you broke this and then you just you went like right below the 200 week, that was like butter in here. But you still could kind of come back and back test this before coming back up again. So just be aware of that. But we'll kind of see. We'll see. Bullish Bibles. Everyone started meme coins now. You know what? I think we should have Bob start a meme coin. You know. Hey guys, I think we should start a meme coin. All right, what do you think? I want to become a millionaire, so you know what? I'm gonna make my own meme coin and shill it. That's the thing you do. You make your own meme coin and you shill it. That's the way. That's your way to millions in this market, right? Bitcoin's never going up again. Let's be honest. The only way to make money is to make a meme and shill it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a meme coin with 1 million zeros. Literally 1 million, all right? And we're going to call it, let's call it, you know, in remembrance, let's call it Java, all right? And it's going to go crazy. Java is going to go absolutely nuts. So if you want to get in now. We're only letting Jordan Camirand community members in first. So get in. Guys, no, I'm totally playing. If there's that, I'm totally playing, man. If there's any coin named Java, don't buy it. You're probably going to get rugged. I will never make a meme coin, right? So like, I'm totally playing. There's going to be some horse guy out there who's going to be like... Because there's always one. There's always one guy, you know? There's going to be some horse guy out there. Where is he? Right, where's my chocolate? Oh, here he is. Whoa, Java! You know what? What could go wrong? I'm going to throw my rent money in there. Ma, can I borrow some money to throw in Java coin? Yeah, you know this guy that I watch on YouTube? He made a meme coin. Well, his brother did. Yeah, I'll throw some money in there. Yeah, I used the last of my money on the chocolate frosted donuts. I don't have any more left. Like, All right. Yeah. there'll be some horse guy who actually buys Java. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Looks like rusty trombone. Kind of does, huh? But no, I guess the other things that we can mention today, guys. So we're kind of waiting to see if Bitcoin wants to break 27 on the short-term time frames. That'd be very, very nice. The other things that I'll mention here. All right, let's see I want to see where the fear and greed index is today. So that's going to come out at 8 o'clock. I want to see if we got some fear on this fear and greed index. That'll even make me even more confident. If this pops up as fear, which I don't know if it is, because you're seeing meme coins pumping, which makes me believe people aren't actually that scared right now. But if this does pop up in fear, that'll make me even more confident today. So let's see if we get a fear and greed index below, I think, what's fear? I think fear is below 40, I think. Which the last time we done that was the banking crisis dip. So we'll see. If we do get a fear on there, though, that'll make me even more confident in general. But, I think that the interesting thing for today, guys, is how altcoins held up. And we kind of said, like, I'm not going balls deep in sort of altcoins, but what I'll say about a lot of them, right, is for short-term bounces, you might get some short-term bounces. You're already kind of seeing it today. And the reason why you're seeing it today, right, I'm still not too interested in alts just because I think they're going to get a move up, but it's going to, I don't, you guys, I'm not going to sound like a Debbie Downer, but I think they're still going to get a move up, but it's probably going to be a lower high again, right? But for a short-term bounce, right, we look at some of these. They're at huge support levels, right? So like Uniswap in here. Uniswap has been in this range since August, right? Down, up, down, right back at the weekly support for Uniswap, right? So Uniswap's an interesting one at support there. I was taking a look at Uniswap today. I almost pulled the trigger on some. I did not. I went with something else, but Uniswap at an interesting weekly support there. I could go down the list. Like, one of them that was interesting was OP, right? You came down to the golden pocket, and you also came to this weekly trend line, right? So if we take this low up, right, we actually got a tap off this upward sloping trend line in here, and you saw a nice little bounce there for OP, right? Still kind of high, right? I would like to buy a little bit lower if I was looking to hold this long term, but obviously I still own some OP. I took some profits up here, but if I wanted to buy, what I took profits on back, would like to buy a little bit lower. Might be being greedy on that, but OP kind of bouncing off weak support. You can go down the line on a bunch of them, bro. Not really that. AVAX, right? Right back at this kind of weekly support level. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 bounces, right? I'm not saying like go all in on altcoins. I still think Bitcoin and ETH will perform better this year. But if you're looking long term and you can hold, right? They are at weekly support levels, right? And like I said, if there's ever a time to DCA into alts, it's when they're low, right? Not when they're already pumping. So just keep that in mind. Still think Bitcoin and ETH will outpace altcoins for the rest of this year, but I do think alts can get a short-term bounce because a lot of them are at weekly support levels. If Bitcoin can hold up, that's assuming Bitcoin holds up. The frick is going on outside? Is that rapper Bob? Oh, man. Rapper Bob, baby. Yeah, and you saw meme coins pump again. So that's another thing that's kind of like, do we really want meme coins pumping again? I don't know. But you saw Pepe break out today, right? So Pepe has broken out of that trend line. So the frogs are coming back. Like, I don't know if we want to see the frogs come back, right? But they're coming. Here they come. So you're seeing Pepe break out. For Bitcoin, is that the best thing? I don't know. I don't know how to think about it. Probably not. But the frogs, they really want to make that comeback, man. Coming up to that 50 EMA on Pepe, but is it going to be Pepe season number 2? I'm not long in Pepe. I didn't buy any Pepe. I hold some other meme coins, not Pepe. Holy shit, Pepe going nuts. Yeah, but you see a Pepe. I said this in the Discord today. I would love nothing more than Pepe just to pump again and just shut up all the haters, man, because the meme coin haters are ridiculous, bro. It's like you're only hating because you missed out. I mean, let's be honest. That's what I did in 2021. I missed on SHIB. I hated on it. I'm not gonna be like that mistake this time. But yeah, Pepe, back to the 50. Let's go. But yeah, the frogs are back. So you know, anyone who hates about the frogs, it is what it is. Who let the frogs out? Who let the frogs out? Who? Shout out to you guys. Catch that little pump. I got some other ones, right? And you know, I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, oh my god, get in this. You know, sometimes I'll show a meme coin that I'm in, but in general, I like to pretty much keep those to myself. In general, but yeah, Pepe going nuts. You had some other ones going nuts today, but you know, just know that Pepe is going up again. We're not going to spend too much time on it today because once again, you have half the people who hate Pepe, half the people who love Pepe. You can't win, right? I'm not gonna go on my rant again, but it is what it is. Let's see. Jordan, when frog, man, when frog. We turn into a frog pretty soon, man. At this point, I will be a frog. No, I'm not gonna be a frog. Anyways, guys, all right, we're seeing Bitcoin trying to get a little move up on the 5-minute here. So like we kind of got our 4-cam view in here. We got Bitcoin coming up. We got Ethereum starting to at least try to come up a little bit. How are the futures looking like? NASDAQ futures are down, and we got the dollar is up after hours. So it's kind of what we're looking. Oh, never mind. It's Friday. Ignore what I said. It's Friday. NASDAQ futures are nothing. But yeah, ignore these for now. But you are seeing Bitcoin come up and ETH come up a little bit on the 5 minutes. So we'll see if we get some action, man. Like we said, in order for me to get super bullish on these in the short term, I need to see Bitcoin reclaim 27,250, right? 27,250 is where I need to see Bitcoin get back above for me to be like, let's freaking go, man, you know? So that's what we need to do. Exactly, Anderson. I messed up there. Stumbledore said, I put $30 into Pepe. Will I get rich? Probably not off $30, but you've seen crazy things, man. Listen, whatever, man. I will never say never in crypto, man. You know, crypto can either dump hard or pump hard. You never know, man. I think whenever you say something's impossible in crypto, that's exactly when it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly what's going to happen. The 12 hours interesting chart, guys. What do we think? Let's do a poll real quick. Let's do a poll. Was that the local low for Bitcoin? And by local low, I mean that you don't think Bitcoin's going to go lower than that low before it makes a higher high, right? Let me know. Was that the local low for Bitcoin? Give me a yes or a no in the chat. It's anonymous, so don't feel like someone's going to judge you if you say no or yes. We don't care. If you don't think it is, I don't care either, man. Respect your own analysis and stick to your own analysis, because as soon as you listen to someone else, that's when you get destroyed. Stumbledore.
I put 30.
Appreciate you though, Stumbledore. Thanks for coming and hanging out, bro.
Will I get rich?
Anderson said, if you consider $100 being rich, then yes. A 3x, yeah. I mean, I think a 3x is possible for Pepe for sure. Just make sure, whenever, guys, like the game plan for these is like, okay, it does a 2x, bro. Like, take your freaking initial out, and then you can let less ride, and you're not really going to care too much, right? Because you're kind of riding on it. But anyways, that's kind of what I do for memes. If I'm going to invest in a meme coin, it somehow goes up 2x, I'm going to take out what I put in initially and just keep the rest in. It is what it is. But like, all right, so Bitcoin, the 12 hour is interesting, right? Because the 12 hours kind of, look at the 12 hour hit that oversold level here, right? And it's not like, okay, we're oversold, so you can't go lower. But the 12 hour hit that oversold level. It's actually the first time we hit that oversold level since back at that banking low, man, right? Now, we did go lower in that banking low, right? We hit it, and then we did get one more big red candle, then a smaller one in here before we bounced. But we kind of got, you know, we hit that oversold level in the 12 hour. We got the stocks that have just been pinned to the lows. for like you're talking about 3 days now, been pinned to the lows, and we bounced off the 200 week. Now it's not like okay, guaranteed pump, but it is interesting level, and we actually, interesting enough, we actually have still the lower lows, and we still have the actually we might have broke that. Yeah, we did. We did on that last close. Never mind, guys. We had some bullish divergence earlier before this last close. But that last close kind of pushed us a little bit lower there. But it's one of those things like we need to see like Bitcoin get up here for me to be like, let's freaking go. We're going to the moon. We just see some reclaims of resistance. Anyways, we can kind of chill out and watch Bitcoin in here. Let's just go to the 1 hour here. Let's watch Bitcoin in here. Will BTC pump in June? It's a good question, man. Honestly, I don't know, right? I'm basically sticking to like the weekly charts and up. June could be sideways. Maybe we go up in May and then we come back down, right? And June could be down. Maybe June we moon to 40K. I have no idea, right? Month to month is whatever. I think right now just don't worry about time, because time is what gets you all confuzzled. Time is what gets you like, oh my god, this is taking so long. Don't worry about time. Okay, just focus on where you are at the moment. You should really be worried about time, man. Like, why does it matter? Okay, like if Bitcoin stays here for 2 months, or it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, if you think Bitcoin's going to go higher, but you're not going to find another asset where you're like, it is what it is, right? Like, I think worrying about time gets people messed up because people get so impatient, man. So impatient. Like, you saw it on these highs. It's like Bitcoin pulls back 10% and it's like, oh my God, we're not going to the moon, man. Right? And we go sideways for 50 days in a 10% range from the highs. And it's like, Bitcoin's not going up. We must be bearish now. Time gets you messed up in this market, man. Don't worry about time. Time is irrelevant. Metal Gear said, I'm running out of time. True. Matt said, my bag is for my kids. Nice, man. That's super cool of you, man. Shout out to you. If your kids are listening, they usually like this.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Shout out to you, man. Verhoofdy said, I can wait 20 years. You can wait 20 years, man. 20 years would be a long time. I wouldn't want to wait 20 years. If I have to wait another 1 to 2 years, though, so be it. 20 years, though, you'll find me doing this.
You should be investing in stocks, not crypto.
You'll find me in stocks if it's going to be 20 years, you know what I mean? Let's see. Tell your mom to bring forth your meatloaf. Meatloaf sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like meatloaf, man. Meatloaf is really, really good. Let's see this poll though. Was that the local low for Bitcoin? Actually, 55% say yes. Maybe we need to flush out some more peeps. Was that the local low for Bitcoin? 56% say yes. Maybe we need to flush some more peeps out. You know what I mean? Like, we might need to flush some more peeps out. Which would be fine, man. Listen, I wouldn't mind some 25K BTC. No, I'm just sort of playing. I don't know if we get there. But we'll see. Pepe, what's Pepe doing? Pepe got rejected from the 50. Yes, you always watch the 30 and 50 moving averages, especially if they're tight. They're going to act as some resistance. They are going to act as resistance. Let's see. Woods and Water say nah. Anyone here if Jordan commented on BRC20? Yeah, I really don't have too much to comment on it with that, man. It's hopefully they find some resolution to that, but yeah, the fee issue on Bitcoin's definitely been an issue in the last couple of days. But what I'll say about this, as far as like Bitcoin's a speculative asset, right? So it's kind of like Ethereum, man, right? Bitcoin, like at the end of the day, is Bitcoin really meant for transactions? It's not really meant for transactions. Like Bitcoin is not really meant for like, oh, let's freaking go buy groceries with Bitcoin. Like that's not really what Bitcoin's made for. It's more so what was because of the banking crisis and stuff like that, right? So I'm not really too worried about that. I kind of compare it to Ethereum, where like, dude, sometimes ETH gas fees are like $100. Like today they were like $20, which was like better than a couple of days ago, but still $20 is a lot. Yeah, Ethereum is always consistently one of the best gainers, right? People just don't really care because crypto is a speculative asset, at least right now. In the future, okay, maybe, but you guys know how it is. Like, crypto is ran off of like risk on assets going up and people being hyped, right? I mean, that's really what it is at this point. You know, store wealth. Thank you, Bulty. Thank you, man. Even if you can afford $25 a week in investing, it's worth it in my opinion. Oh, dude, 25. That's the thing, man. Like $25 a week. If you invested $25 a week for a year, right? I mean, you're talking. I gotta do the mental math. $25 a week for a year is it 20, 50 weeks. I mean, you're talking over $1,000. The thing about this, like $1,000, if you're investing $1,000, if you think crypto is going to do the same thing, which it typically does, right? If you invest $1,000, like, you know, that in my opinion will outpace you investing in the stock market like 20 years. You know, like, people just don't have the patience, man. They want to buy in crypto and then be rich in 3 months, and that's, if you've been in this market now, you understand that that's not what it is, right? The crypto gains come in like a 6-month span, right? Usually crypto is like boring or bad for like 3 years, and then in 6 months to a year you go nuts. That's just how it is. But people want to get in at the highs and then just get rich instantly. It's just not how it is, man. You've got to have the guts and the patience to get in low and sit it out, and that's not easy. And that's why when people call you lucky, it's just not easy. Any of you guys who've been here for the last 2 years know this shit ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. And all the people calling you lucky will be the ones that are buying at the all-time highs again. It is what it is. It takes a lot of blood, sweat, sometimes tears, and sometimes just going through absolute agony in this market. That's how it is, man. Someone said, Jordan, do a meme face for me. That look you make when your mom and your wife cook meatloaf and they want to know whose is better. Okay.
For me, that look you make when your mom and your wife cook meatloaf and they want to know whose is better.
There you go. There's a bunch of meme faces. You guys can put green candles in there, whatever you want to do. You know, I'll do the crypto Rand face. Bitcoin dumps 2%. It's altcoins pump 1%. Alt season. Oh Lord. I try to do my best to avoid those thumbnails, man. That's why lately I just do the freaking smiling thumbnail, man. You know, it's like, it is what it is, man. Up finally. Yeah, man. All right, here we go. So 26,805. So we are trying to come up still, guys. Like I said, the key is breaking through 27K. That's what we want to see. Let's get the Vikings hyped up a little bit, right? Let's get those Vikings hyped up a little bit in the chat. Let's see what we got. Let's get a little bit of this going on. Oh no, not this. That's sad. Vikings! We have arrived back at the door. The Bears tried to push us lower. They might still push us a little bit lower, but ignore that. We will take back our gods and our land. Spam the swords and shields, and we will break 27K. And all the people waiting for 25K will miss their buy orders and be forced to buy higher. Because they got greedy to the downside. Let's go! Spam them! Let me see you in the chat. If you're in here, let me see you in the chat. The greedy bears. Tisk, 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 tisk. They will end up buying higher than they sold. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Rip said bulls have a massive V pattern between their legs. I guess, man. Listen. I think you're still stuck in 2022. You're stuck in a time lapse. Anyways, guys. Let's see what we got going on here. We got to get some momentum up here. There's no volume, as Mike would say. There is zero volume going on right now. Burn the ships. Burn the ships. And do it. Anyways. Like I said, guys, don't get too... Like I said, I want to get pumped. Don't get too carried away until we obviously break some of these key levels, right? What's going on around the markets here? Pepe's still at resistance. Wojak's going nuts. 50 EMA. Like I said, OP was a good gainer today. Lido went nuts today, up 15%. You got some strong ones in here. Lido up 15% today. Let's freaking go. Shout out to anyone who
Strap
got
up.
any Lido.
We're going to the moon.
You freaking killed it on this one, man. Another one that's kind of, right, let me just pull a fib here. When in doubt, pull the fib. Another one that kind of wicked below the golden pocket, but, you know, all in all, right, trying to bounce off that kind of golden pocket in there. Bullish engulfing on the daily, you know, once again, like I'm not a big alt fan this year. You guys know that, but if you're gonna get them in at weekly supports. Get in them at weekly supports, man. Matic actually coming for a back test. So we know like Matic broke this weekly resistance in here. It kind of back tested once. Now it's back testing again. You know, so like Matic, I guess you also kind of have this coming up like this, which is kind of a weekly support level too, right? Could break through. Like I said, altcoins are going to follow Bitcoin. My take is this: like, if you, this obviously is so dependent on where you think Bitcoin is. If you think Bitcoin is going to bounce from here, right, and Bitcoin's not going to see a lower price than this, right, or even a lower price than 25K, right, I think some of these are at interesting levels. I would say, right, not to maybe ape in, because I kind of I said this, like I kind of. Like I said, for XRP, I kind of feel like getting an XRP now. Like I said, I kind of feel like it's getting to that point where the SEC has to make some decisions soon. Like, they're getting pressured from everywhere. And that's why I'm actually kind of interested to scoop up a little bag of XRP. I was hoping to get it down here, and I still might, right? Like I said, I don't really FOMO into positions. I'd be very patient with these, right? So if XRP comes into this white box, I want some XRP because it's a weekly support level. Kind of this upward sloping formation. If I can get it in here, I will. We'll see if I do. You know, if I get front ran here on XRP. You know, you know, like I said, I'm always willing to change my mind on stuff. You know, and if XRP comes in here with all this SEC, you know, I gotta think some regulations coming in soon, or something's gonna happen soon. But with altcoin clarity. That's why I might be interested to pick up some XRP. After all these years of hating XRP because it effed me. It effed me. All right? It effed me. I'm a little bit scarred of XRP, okay, guys? Just let me rant. I'm a little bit scarred on XRP, but I might change my mind after years of being salty about it, you know? Let's see. I'm waiting for Pepe. Waiting for Pepe? Are you, man? How's everyone doing on this Friday night, man? Listen, guys, how is everyone feeling right now? We went from a boring market to now we got at least a little bit of action in the markets, which is very, very nice, man. It gave you a nice long opportunity. I mean, it was the most beautiful long opportunity right there. I can go on about this. Just like, look at this long opportunity. It was just so clean, man. So clean in there. Absolutely beautiful, man. I know a lot of you guys, a lot of you bears hit some nice shorts in here, which is really, really, really nice. Congrats to you for getting some nice shorts on this move down. At least we got some volatility lately, which is nice, man. You know, hopefully we continue this volatility. You know, hopefully we don't just end up going like this for like a couple months, which would freaking suck. You know, that would freaking suck. But, you know, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm bullish on XRP, but only 3 months before the Coinbase release. Oh, yeah? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Angelo said you should have diamond handed. No. It worked out better for me that I didn't diamond hand. Because, listen, I was a big XRP guy, which it made sense back then. Because XRP was... If that case never happened, XRP would have went freaking nuts, right? Because, like, I was a big XRP guy around here. Dude, it started going freaking nuts before everything. It went up like 4x, like when Bitcoin was going up and no other alts were moving. And then the SEC case happened and it freaking just got annihilated back down. And then everything else started pumping. And it was like so annoying at that time. I ended up freaking selling it down here, getting in, I think I just threw it in ETH, and ETH went up. So like it ended up working out. But at the same time, I was salty about it, you know, because like it was up a good amount. I was like, let's freaking go. We're going nuts. It went up like 4x, and then it freaking dumped like 80%. And it was like, dude, you got to be flipping with me. You got to be flipping my burgers. Ever since then, I've been kind of salty. But I think it might be that time. It might be around that time where I'm interested again, right? You know, but we'll kind of see. We'll see if we'll get to my spot there. If we don't, we don't. It is what it is. I haven't had a beer in a long time. Buy high, sell low. Get it? Oh, Anderson, I bought high and sell. Well, I ended up I didn't buy high and sell low in XRP. XRP I was kind of buying in all throughout in here. So I was buying low, but I ended up selling low too. Yeah, buy low, sell low is pretty much what happened in there. Which it is what it is. Let's see. XRP went to 360. Maybe your mom. Maybe it does. I don't know. I have no idea. That'll be more of just like a speculative hold at this point. Because at this point, we're getting so close to the halving where I think everything will pump anyways. You know? So, we're almost getting there. All right, daily close. What we got for Bitcoin on the daily close? We closed at... We closed at 26.8, right? We did close back above these lows, but really for me, I want to close back above this daily close. 27.2 for me to be like, let's freaking go, right? So we got some work to do, guys. Let's go, man. But the first step was nice. We got the big, I mean, this might not be it, right? But at least if this is it, at least we can say we got that big sort of panic drop, which is, this was a pretty big drop on the wick, man. I mean, we're talking about a swing of 5% there. That was a pretty big drop, and pretty quick too. I think a lot of people got hit on this one, right? And then we got bought back up. So now tomorrow, this weekend will be key. Like, what's going to happen this weekend? Can we get a move up this weekend? I think that's going to be interesting. If we get back above 27.2, I am feeling it. I'm feeling some. I would look for actually a retest of this, if that was the case. Like a retest of this downward sloping trend line like up here. That's on the daily, but we'll see. 48 on the fear and greed. I'm actually not surprised that fear and greed didn't go down that much, because you got meme coins pumping, man, which kind of means that people aren't really scared right now. You know, when you see meme coins pumping, that means people are kind of feeling like degens. You don't see degen activity when in fearful times. So we're still at 48. I think a lot of it has to do with those meme coins, man. You know, and that's kind of like that and the dollar are two things that are kind of like, come on, bro.
Crypto dead head of the system to rebloom prolifically.
Crypto dead head of the system to rebloom prolifically. Stumbledore, what you just said confused the shit out of me, bro. You know? But yeah, you're at 48. I want to see this drip into fear. You didn't do it yet. So we'll kind of see. We'll see. Someone said crypto was dead. That's a buy signal. I mean, Twitter today was brutal, man. People with arrows. Whenever I see people posting charts with arrows down to 14K, 10K, that's a buy signal in my opinion. Every time Bitcoin has a red day, you guys probably see it all the time. Like every time Bitcoin has red day, like besides when it's here, right? Any red day in this whole uptrend, it's like the crypto capo tweets, man. It's like they have these chart like this. And no matter where you are on the chart, they started over here. They were like, oh, it's going to go like this, right? And then you get up here and it's, oh. And then like on these red days, it was like this. And then it was this. And then it was this. On any one of these dips, it's just, oh, now it's going to go down here. Oh, no, now we're dipping again. Now it's going to go down here. You know? It'll probably happen again. Like, whenever this goes up again, you're probably going to see them posting the same damn arrow down here again, which I don't get. Like, I don't see the reasoning to think Bitcoin's going to go drop back below this low. If you think Bitcoin's going to go lower, okay, I can get behind that. If you think Bitcoin's going to go to 20K, 18K, sure, they'll retest the lows, sure. But like nothing on the chart like is screaming like, oh, Bitcoin's going to go below 15K again. Other than you're just being biased because you want to buy at lower prices, you know? That's just kind of my thought process. Or you think the world's going to end. One of the two. Which typically how the world's been the last 5 years. Would you be surprised that the world ended? No, I would not. You know, I would not be surprised whatsoever, man. But whenever I see charts like that's sort of the buy signal. Let's see. Verhoofden said y'all are going to FOMO into XRP. Verhoofden, if I have to FOMO, I'm going to FOMO. No, I'm not going to FOMO. If I miss out, I miss out, man. That's the thing about me. I'd rather wait for like a weekly support, and if I miss out, okay, you know, that's just me, because I'd rather buy it low than FOMO and then go into a 50% drawdown because I couldn't have any patience. And maybe I miss out. But the thing about crypto is there's always another alt. There's always another altcoin. Like if you miss out on one, guess what? There's another 20,000 of them. You know? Oh, I missed out on freaking Shuku coin. Guess what? There's Kuku coin. You know? There's always another altcoin. That's sort of why crypto is nice, because you can miss out on one, but you get it. If you do the research and you look them up, you can find another one. You know, that's always the good thing. BTC and ETH has shown it's not worldwide use case chain. That is the case. That is true. That is true. Meme coins are great and all, but I would prefer a mom chart for this weekend. A mom chart? What are you talking about, Stumbledore? A mom chart? What are you talking about, man? All right. Anyways, guys, what are we up to in here? What are we doing in here, guys? What the hell are we doing in here, man? I don't even know what we're doing at this point. Pepe's getting rejected. Yeah, you're seeing some meme coins get rejected. Bitcoin, come on, coin. We got to get some momentum up, baby. You guys are funny, man. You know? Oh, Lord, man. What a day. What a day, man. What a day today was, man. We wicked down here. We came back up, right? George hopped on and said, I am George. We're all George. He's got his beer in his hand. Guys, today, you guys can see that Bitcoin is building a strong base. We just got a massive bounce. I do believe Bitcoin is ready for that next leg up. And I do still think that Bitcoin could hit all-time highs this year. Not many people think we do, but I think Bitcoin could hit above 69K this year, guys, right? And you guys can see that Bitcoin is already starting that leg to all-time highs. So strap on. We're going to the moon. I know it's been me saying that for 2 years, but strap on, guys. We are going to all-time highs very, very soon. Continue to DCA, continue to hodl. It is coming any day now, okay? This is the pump that's going to get us there, all right? Strap on. Anyways, guys, I'll catch. Let's do some Q&A. Let's just quickly do some Q&A. Stop talking. Do not be spreading fun in my chat, man. If you're gonna come in here and say, "Oh, Bitcoin ordinals are gonna cause Bitcoin to dump," get out of my chat. All right, we only talk positive in here. Don't drink in TA. I'll drink when I want to. No, no one's allowed to my house after last time. Anyways, Shane coming in with the fat super chat. What's going on, Shane? Let's get a little party in here for Shane, man. Shane coming in hot, bro. Shout out to Shane, man. It is Friday, man. It's Friday. It's Friday. And we got down on Friday. Let's go, bro. It is Friday. So you know what we need. You know what we need. It's Friday, baby. It's meme coin weekend. I like that one. It's meme coin weekend. Another meme coin weekend would be crazy. All right, guys. All right, guys. Shout out to Shane, though. Shout out to Shane. South Sea said we're all Jordan. No, I can't. Don't steal George's. Don't steal George's slogan, man. He got the best slogan in the game. You know, you can't be stealing that. Hype song. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Bitcoin's just chilling right now, guys. Not too much going on. Ethan Bitcoin just kind of going sideways here. Not too much cooking on the chats. Anyways, guys, I know I asked you guys this earlier. Some of you guys sent some movies. I'll ask you guys this again, right? Because I will actually remember this time. We watched Shutter Island the other day, okay? We need some good mystery movies like Shutter Island, okay? You guys gave me a few options earlier. I need your guys' best mystery movies, like the movie that you were watching the whole time, right? And you know we'll bring Horse Guy out for this one.
Wow, I have no idea who did this. Who did this? Is he evil or is he good? I don't know. Oh, he's definitely good. Look at this scene. He is definitely good, isn't he? Oh, he just killed someone. He's bad. Oh,
I need. Shut the hell up, Horse Guy. I'm trying to watch the damn movie. It's not going to be a mystery if you keep frickin' talking. I need the best mystery movies. Let's see. Innocent said, all right, guys, means the party is over. Pelagic said the game. 7. Okay, 7, the game. Butterfly Effect. Predestination. Inception. Inception might be an interesting one. Clue is the ultimate whodunit. Yeah, Clue is good, but Maj doesn't want to watch Clue. Maj, you want to watch Clue? I'll try to get her to watch Clue. Clue is good. Clue is good. A lot of you guys are actually saying that one. Yeah, it's kind of like Shutter Island. She didn't want to watch it. Oh no, there's a newer one. What's that one, guys? What's that movie where they're in the mansion and they're playing? They're basically like they're in the mansion and they have to figure out who killed the person. I forget that. Let's see, murder mystery. A lot of you guys are saying Inception. Inception. I'm seeing Inception and Butterfly Effect. And Vanilla Sky. Okay. So I'm seeing Inception, Butterfly Effect, and Vanilla Sky. I've seen those multiple times. Inception, Butterfly Effect, Vanilla Sky. Right? So I think that Knives Out. Yeah, Knives Out is the one. But Maj doesn't like Knives Out. She doesn't like those kind of ones. You know? Scary Movie 2. I'm not watching Scary Movie 2, bro. Scary Movie 2. That's not a mystery. I mean, I guess technically it is a mystery, but like, that's not a great one. Scream. Those technically those are mysteries. Huh? We're watching Inception. Yep. Okay, we're watching Inception. We are watching Inception. We actually made a decision. Holy shit. Did I just see a female make a decision? Oh!
Wrap up. We're going to the moon.
All right, guys. We're watching Inception. It is done so. Gone. All right, guys. Whenever I say all right, guys, that means it's open. You guys know me too well at this point. Anyways, I'm getting out of here. All right. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your Friday night. I would normally say take some times off the charts, but I think actually this weekend might kind of be interesting. I don't know what to expect, really. I don't. You're seeing alts kind of hold, which is interesting, right? Could you see? I don't know. Last time I said that didn't really work out too well. Let's just kind of see how the weekend ends up, right? Bitcoin kind of left this wick down here. So you might see something like this. I mean, you might see something like this. Comes down, takes the wick, and then it comes back up. But, you know, let's let it play out. Let's do this. We get bullish above 27, get me above 27.3, and we could start talking, all right? Anyways, I'm out. Peace out. Have a fantastic night, guys. And the stream is rugged. Hey, it's better than creating a meme coin and rugging it, right? I mean, at the end of the day, if we're going to rug something, let it be the stream, all right? Later! Oh, no, we need this one.